Dawn broke over Clayrealm in hues of lemon-curd gold and blueberry sky, and in the soft squelch of morning mud beneath his boots, Sir Blop strode across the cobblestone streets of Lower Lumford, clutching a scroll that flapped dramatically behind him despite the complete lack of wind. The scroll was blank, it was just for effect. But in his heart, the mission was clear: assemble a team that could survive the unknown, resist temptation, battle gelatinous goblins if needed, and most importantly not run at the first sight of mold. He rounded the corner by the Squishberry Pie Bakery, past the upside-down statue of King Grumble the Confused, and headed straight for the crooked tower that smelled vaguely of burned soup and wild socks. Mistress Muck lived there, or rather, forgot to move out centuries ago. Her tower tilted at a 43-degree angle, held upright mostly by hope and vines that had decided to stay out of pity. As Blop raised his fist to knock, the door opened inward before he touched it, revealing a swirl of floating books, mismatched teacups mid-argument, and Mistress Muck herself, hovering upside down on a levitating bar stool with a slice of toast stuck to her forehead. "You again," she said, blinking slowly, then rotating herself the right way up. "I dreamed of a melting cheese crown and a knight wearing cake armor. Was that you or just the Wednesday vision again?" Blop bowed, which caused his helmet to fall off. "Clayrealm is in danger, the crown is melting. The frost gem may be our only hope. I need your magic." Muck scratched her nose with a floating spoon, then nodded solemnly. "Sounds about right. Wait here. I need my broom, my book, my backup wand, and ... What was I saying?" 3 minutes and 8 wardrobe changes later, she emerged in a swirling cloak made of old festival banners, carrying a satchel full of unidentifiable objects and a goldfish in a flask. "This might be a map," she explained, holding up the fish. "Or lunch. Time will tell." Together, they trudged toward the Glittering Caves district, where rumors spoke of a creature with scales like gemstones and a sneeze that could clear a town square. Droop the dragon was not fierce. He was a drama queen. They found him curled under a pile of pillows shaped like cupcakes, listening to his own mixtape of self-recorded lullabies. "You want me to go outside?" he asked, eyes wide with horror. "It's bright, it's dusty, and the last time I flew, my wings got tangled in wind chimes. The fate of the crown hangs in balance," Blop said. Droop sniffled, releasing a puff of glitter into the air. "Fine, but only if I get to ride on the luggage cart." Muck rolled her eyes. "We don't have a cart." "Then I'll be the cart," Droop sighed, curling up like a wagon and gesturing dramatically. "Climb aboard my misery." The last recruit was the trickiest, Knight Butterknife, known across Clayrealm not for his bravery, nor his skills, but for being the only utensil ever promoted to knighthood by accident. Found in the royal cutlery drawer after a banquet gone awry, Butterknife had somehow jousted a pudding and lived to tell the tale. They discovered him at the training yard for misplaced objects, fencing dramatically with a ladle while shouting, "Honor demands soup." Blop saluted. "We need your ... sharp wit." Butterknife paused, struck a pose, and glinted faintly. "The realm calls, and so do I. Let the spoons weep in jealousy." "I accept," and so the party was formed. Sir Blop, brave and clumsy; Mistress Muck, wise and forgetful; Droop, glittering and sneezy; Knight Butterknife, proud and slightly curved. And then, with a thunderous slam of the castle gates and a gust of wind from nowhere, came Princess Grumble, dragging a suitcase covered in stickers that read things like "Down with Dairy." "And I cheese not, I'm coming too," she said, tossing her royal tiara into a passing hay cart. "If the crown's involved, so is my inheritance. And I refuse to let you lot turn it into fondue." Blop hesitated. "But your royalty exactly. And if this kingdom melts, I want to be there to blame someone. Also, I pack snacks." They looked at one another, then at the backpack. It sparkled, it was enchanted, it had 17 pockets, 4 of which led to other dimensions. And immediately, the argument began. "I carry it, I'm the leader," Blop insisted. "I enchanted it." "It obeys only me," Muck snapped. "It has back support." "I have no spine," Droop whined. "It matches my helmet," Butterknife declared. "I licked it last week." Princess Grumble added. They wrestled, they debated, they tugged it until it snapped open, launching a cloud of glitter, snacks, and tiny frogs into the air. A frog landed on Blop's head, croaked once, and turned into a sandwich. No one questioned it. Eventually, they agreed to take turns carrying the backpack. Blop went first. It promptly shrank to the size of a walnut. Muck muttered, "Forgot it does that when it's offended." Thus began the most uncoordinated, overpacked, overly dramatic, moderately magical, and perfectly peculiar team Clayrealm had ever seen. With the map still missing, the snacks half-eaten, and trust levels low but climbing, they set out across the cobbled paths toward destiny. Or at least, the bakery one more time. Droop forgot his muffins.